Hi, I'm Chef Jen, and today we are going to be celebrating Grapefruit Month by making fish tacos with grapefruit and avocado salsa. So we're going to start our fish tacos by breading them. And in this bowl I have 2/3 cup of baking mix, so I used a whole grain baking mix, 1/4 cup of cornmeal, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and a teaspoon of salt. So I'm just going to mix that together. And on this plate I've already cubed 1 pound of cod, so any white fish will do, but you want to cut those into 2-inch cubes. So we're going to first dip it into egg, so I have 1 egg that I've beaten. And when you do the breading process, you want to make sure that you use 1 hand for the wet ingredients and 1 for the dry. Keeps things a little cleaner. And in this 13 by 9 baking dish, I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. That's just going to keep things from sticking. So we'll do the rest of our fish and then we'll get those in the oven. I have it preheated at 425. So after 10 minutes of baking, we want to flip our fish over just so that it cooks evenly on both sides. And then we're going to stick it back in the oven for 15 more minutes. And during that time, we'll make our salsa. Alright, so now we're going to put together our salsa, and it's super simple. It's all going in the blender except for the avocado. We're going to stir that in. So first you start with 1 grapefruit that I've peeled and sectioned. I actually use the juice from the grapefruit too, just to make sure it has that good grapefruit flavor. And 1 jalapeno that I've seeded and sliced just a little bit, just so it gets evenly dispersed. 1/4 of a red onion. And then 1 bunch of cilantro. And if you're not a huge cilantro fan, you could also use fresh parsley. Just want to make sure you have some fresh herb in there. But I love cilantro, so we're going to add a whole bunch in there. And then the juice of 1 lime. It's going to help to brighten it up. There we go. Then we also need 2 fresh garlic cloves. So we're just going to peel those. So we're adding 2 fresh garlic cloves that I've peeled. There we go. Alright, so we're going to start with that and blend it for about 10 seconds. And if you have any cilantro that's stuck to the sides, just press that down. It smells super good. And we're just going to process it for just a second longer and then we'll be good. Alright. So I have 1 avocado over here that I've already diced. So I diced it pretty small just because we want it to fit well on the taco. Don't want any huge chunks. So we take our salsa mixture and stir that in. And we'll set that to the side until we're ready to assemble our tacos. So our fish has come out of the oven. It's nice and golden brown and crispy, so we're ready to assemble our tacos. So we're going to start with some 6-inch flour tortillas, and you can use corn tortillas too. Just make sure you put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds before you assemble, just to make sure they're a little pliable. And we're first going to smear some light sour cream on the bottom as a base. And then we're going to top that with 2 pieces of our fish. So 2 should work fine. It's nice and flaky. And to that we're going to add some shredded red cabbage just for some nice crunch. And then finally, just a couple scoops of our avocado and grapefruit salsa. So it's going to make the perfect bite. So enjoy. Then we also need 2 fresh garlic cloves. So we're just going to peel those. There we go. Guaranteed every time. Can you pass me that? Should we not use that one? I have more.
Just go back to fresh garlic.
Okay.
Aggressive point this time.
Every time. I'm like, she gets good material. Every time.
I do.
All right. We can just use that. I don't care. All right. So wait.